Hey everyone, welcome back to another Just for Today daily reading by me, John Clayton. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and I've been clean and sober since February 21st, 2021. And, well, yeah, it's March 21st today. It's crazy. I apologize that it's been a little while since I've done my last reading post. I feel like I've been falling behind a little bit. I've been last half week or so. I don't know. It's hard to explain really. It's just I don't know. It's like I haven't had any energy. I've been struggling to stay awake, and even though I still struggle to sleep. I mean, it's literally, and I mean it's literally been 4 years since I've had a decent sleep, and a lot of it is because my nervous system seems to be stuck on flight and fright mode or whatever, which due to the trauma I had before I ended my active addiction. But anyway, it's anybody who is possibly following me is probably familiar with a little bit of my story. Um, but you know what? I'm here right now, so let's get on with it. It's March 21st, and a treatable illness. Addiction is a disease that involves more than the use of drugs. Basic text, page 3. At our first meeting, we may have been taken back at the way members shared about how the disease of addiction had affected their lives. We thought to ourselves, disease? I've just got a drug problem. What in the world are they talking about? After some time in the program, we begin to see that our addiction ran deeper than our obsessive-compulsive drug use. We saw that we suffered from a chronic illness that affected many areas of our lives. We didn't know where we'd caught this disease, but in examining ourselves, we realized that it had been present in us for many years. Just as the disease of addiction affects every area of our lives, so does the NA program. We attend our first meeting with all the symptoms present: the spiritual void, the emotional agony, the powerlessness, the unmanageability. Treating our illness involves much more than more abstinence. We use the 12 steps, and though they don't cure our illness, they do begin to heal us. And as we recover, we experience the gift of life. Just for today, I will treat my illness with the 12 steps. Amen to that. You know, that's one thing about doing well, I'm currently running 7 YouTube channels, 6 of which I actively post on every day, or almost every day. It's not for the last half week, I guess, but 2 of them are strictly dealing with recovery, and then the other 4 is a mixture of just me playing with AI, trying to create some short films and to try and entertain. And they started out pretty pathetic, but they're getting better. My stories are getting better, and my narrations are getting better, or at least the scripts that I put together for my little short documentary films or whatever. And I mean, most of which I just post on my because my main channel is just called miscellaneous_John Clayton, and on that channel I basically post whatever, anything and everything. And then I have a to Z Species channel, which is well, it kind of speaks for itself. Different animals and mammals and birds and whatnot that start from A and end with Z, the first letter of every alphabet, of the alphabet. And then the same thing, well, kind of the same thing with, I have another one that's just specifically just about birds, and it's called Tweedy Town, I think. And, but again, they're basically just, excuse me, just learning experience for me, and yeah, until I can come up with some better ideas and some, and then I have another, then the seventh one that, as I said, you know, six of them I post on quite actively, and then the seventh one is one where I've been doing these sci-fi stories, but after three stories, and I can't seem to think of any more stories right now, so I kind of got a mind blank for that. But I've been doing these short documentary films of dealing with some Greek mythology, and I've been posting them on that channel. But anywho, thank you everybody. That's I guess that's enough of me. I don't know if that'd be considered trying to sponsor my other channels to this channel. I don't know what to call that. I'm still an amateur at this. I want to do everything the right way and be professional and creative and create a community, maybe a couple, and take it from there. And hopefully, in the process, I can get better at all of this and maintain my drug and alcohol free new life, because it was a miracle that I was able to put it down, and it's a miracle that I'm still clean and sober, and it's a miracle that I'm alive and well enough to tell you about it. And yeah, anyway. So if nobody's told you today that they love you, well, I love you, and we will see you again real soon, okay? Hopefully tomorrow. All right, bye for now.